It's a 10-point Bulls lead. Timeout, Philadelphia. 6:26 to go in the third.
On TNT are brought to you by Honda, maker of fine quality automobiles. Test drive a Honda at your local dealership today. And by Royal Caribbean. A Royal Caribbean cruise is lots of different vacations in one. Royal Caribbean, it's all here.
Bob Neal and Doug Collins radio. They're rocking and rolling at Chicago Stadium.
Bob, let's talk about the hesitancy of Johnny Dawkins. The Bulls double team. You're going to see Johnny Dawkins wide open right here for the shot. He has it, and instead of pulling the trigger, John Paxson's going to run at him. He tries to get in the lane. He makes it a tougher shot, and then watch his reaction after he takes the shot. He looks over at Jimmy Lynam and realizes that he passed up an open shot. And you're going to see him. He gets in the lane, and he missed the shot, and as he backs up, look at him. He's going to look over the bench and like, my fault, coach. I should have taken the open shot. And then this is Michael Jordan here in the open floor. Just a tremendous play. When he gets in the open floor like that, you better get two guys converging on him because you just cannot contain him. He's so quick and strong.
That was an open shot in the Michael Jordan category.
Yes.
Philadelphia starters from the floor, only 32%. All five below 50% tonight. They're 13 of 40. And, of course, the Chicago defense has had a lot to do with that.
Well, Philadelphia going small now. Mahorn at center. Anderson now as a small forward. Barkley as a power forward. Trying to get a better shooter in the ball game. Ron Anderson right now. Jaminski not hitting.
Barkley backing in. Double clutch. Charles hits a very tough shot. And Barkley has 17.
That was great defense and just a better shot is what that was.
17 points, 14 rebounds for Barkley tonight. If there's such a thing as a quiet Charles Barkley rebound. Jordan airborne, couldn't do anything with it. 8 seconds, Grant. Barkley with another rebound. That's 15.
And that was in traffic.
Yes, understated. Slightly understated. Now against Grant. Barkley looks to be feeling it. Hard to the hole. Finesses it in for his 19 points.
Well, when Barkley gets isolated like that and he puts it on the floor, Chicago waiting till he got in the lane to come get him. I'm not so sure they're not going to have to make an adjustment. Come make him pass it sooner. Otherwise, they're going to be able to get inside. Make him shoot the outside shot.
Now Jordan gets inside. He misses, but there's the rebound by Scottie Pippen, who has 12. 5 rebounds, 8 assists for Pippen also in this ballgame. There's Hawkins. Mahorn will try the jumper, and yes.
Rick Mahorn is an underrated shooter. He can step out and shoot at the 15. That time he squared it up and knocked it in.
Bulls by 6, 4:48 to go in the third quarter.
You know, Philadelphia just keeps hanging around. It looks like Chicago tries to blow it open, and Philadelphia just will not let themselves get out of this ball game.
Chicago led by 6 at the half. 8 on the shot clock. Now Mahorn trying to body Cartwright. He powered it inside. Then the foul. Grant has his shot blocked after the whistle. It's on Mahorn.
Here's Barkley now with the isolation, all right? They don't come to him. They don't kind of, he takes it. They come too late, and he gets in there. That's a point-blank shot. Charles Barkley will convert that. Now here's Michael Jordan with a shot, and Scottie Pippen, those long arms that, you know, when the Chicago Bulls drafted him, he was about 6'7". I'm not so sure he's not as big as Horace Grant right now, and he has exceptionally long arms, and every phase of his game is getting better and better as Horace Grant steps up and misses these free throws. And again, we talk about the critical free throw shooting. The Bulls front court needs to shoot better free throws. In the Milwaukee series, they did not shoot well. Horace, Bill Cartwright, Scottie Pippen must do a better job.
65-59 Bulls, 4:27 to go in the third quarter, and Grant is 0 for 3 from the line. You saw Barkley and Mahorn talking right after that foul was called, as though there's a conspiracy about to happen here.
That's the one he's got to shoot. No hesitation, let it go.
And miss it. He is struggling tonight. The inconsistency of Dawkins. Misses the steal attempt on Jordan. Punched away by Hawkins. Looking for King down low against Barkley.
He loves to spin and take it baseline.
There's the spin and the spin.
Charles Barkley cannot relax against Stacey King. He's got to realize this kid was a big-time scorer in college, and if you let him have that kind of position, he will score.
Off an excellent baseline screen, Anderson misses. Pippen rebounds.
Boy, he had a point-blank shot, Bob, wide open.
Bulls by 8. Pippen back to the hole, blocked by Barkley. They're going to count the goal. Going to call the foul. Two on Barkley, 3 on Mahorn now.
Now, somebody got him down low here. I don't know. They might have called this on Ron Anderson.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking because
Barkley got that up clean in the air. I think they called with Ron Anderson bumping him, Bob, underneath.
So Barkley now with 1, Mahorn with 3, and Anderson picked up his first person.
See, again, in that Milwaukee series, Scottie Pippen shot 67%, Grant shot 58%, and Cartwright 65%.
Whole team 706.
You see him guide that. He did not shoot that ball. He guided it. I mean, if we had that in slow motion, you could see no follow-through at all.
Hawkins, a flat jumper doesn't go, and now Paxson is back. The perimeter game for Philadelphia, a nightmare tonight.
That's the first open shot Hawkins has had, and I think it scared him.
Inside to Jordan against Hawkins. The fadeaway, kicks it to Paxson. Grant with a tip-in. So the Bulls also out-muscling the front tandem, and Barkley and Anderson exchanging words. Barkley saying, we need some help down here.
Yeah, he said, come in and rebound. He said, we need you in here rebounding. You know, don't just stand out there and expect us to get you open shots.
Bulls by 10. Dawkins is fouled on the drive. We have a timeout on the floor, charged to the Chicago Bulls. 2:44 to go in the third. Chicago leading by 10.
Charles Barkley upset last time at Ron Anderson. Let's watch what happens here. Michael Jordan goes up to take the shot. Barkley comes from behind and helps a little bit. You're going to see he passes. Ron Anderson runs at the shooter. Barkley is the man here who's the problem. He does not check out Horace Grant. Horace Grant there with an easy tip in. And those kind of opportunities like that, when you're not shooting well, you cannot give up those easy baskets. Charles looks around at Ron Anderson like, help us on the boards. Ron Anderson was chasing Paxson down in the outside shot.
Philadelphia only shooting 39% in this game. Chicago 48%. And Anderson and Barkley were really jawing at each other, mostly Charles at Anderson as they left the floor. So there was some heated exchanges between those two players. Let's see what kind of effect, positive or negative, it has on Anderson. Dawkins goes to the line. He has 7 points in this ball game.
Well, thank goodness for Philadelphia for free throws tonight. If not, they'd be down by 20 points in this ball game.
Now down by 8.
17 for 21 now. Philadelphia shooting free throws.
Anderson trying to guard Pippen. Hawkins on Jordan. 8 on the shot clock. Pippen now has Mahorn with one hand. He misses it. Anderson comes in to attempt a rebound, giving Barkley an answer to his attempted help and knocks it out of bounds.
I think Charles was the one that banged him in the back. Scotty that time with a flying one-hander that did not go. Philadelphia, those are the ones they've got to clean up those kind of rebounds.
Look at that lob to Jordan from Pippen.
Well, Philadelphia went through that in their game shoot-around today. Michael with the lob. The first time they ran the play, he stepped out for the jump shot. You got to force him away from the basket. You cannot allow him to get those kind of opportunities. Just a beautiful play by the Bulls.
9 assists for Pippen now. Hawkins trying to get inside. It's blocked by Pippen. Hawkins was driving on Jordan, got him airborne, but then here comes Pippen.
All right, now watch Hawkins. He's worried about the screen, and Michael with a little bump, and Charles Barkley there is not stepping in again. So total breakdown of the whole Philadelphia defense allowed the dunk by Michael Jordan. 10 seconds on the clock now.
Bad inbounds pass, and Stacey King almost came away with the steal. Here's the Wendy's playoff summary. You know, the other thing that's happening in this ball game is Philadelphia looks to be mentally tired.
I sense in them they're playing like they did in Cleveland. And they're going to have to step it up if they're going to beat Chicago on their home court. Chicago 36-5 here.
Anderson still misses. Barkley gets bumped, then knocked down hard by Stacey King. Jordan tried to feed it inside. Philadelphia comes away with it. Hawkins gets it way down here to Barkley, fouled very hard by John Paxson.
That's a great foul by John Paxson. I want to tell you one thing. When I coached Chicago, John Paxson stood in on top of Barkley on a charge, got driven right through the basket, and stepped right up. This is a great foul. John Paxson, one of the toughest little competitors in this league. You look at him right there. He had his hand in his face, and he's going to make him earn two. Now, this is something Philadelphia did in the Cleveland series that they have not done in tonight's ball game.
A gutsy move by John Paxson, no question about it, giving Barkley a little something that Barkley has dished out himself.
Let's keep our eye on this substitution now. Michael Jordan, when he sat down in the first quarter, the Bulls had a nice lead, and Philadelphia was able to come back and cut that in half. Phil Jackson trying to give him the last minute 42 here in the third quarter. Let's see if Philadelphia can take advantage of Michael Jordan being on the bench.
Barkley cuts the lead to 8, and he's 9 and 10 from the line tonight with 21 points and 15 rebounds. On the shot clock against Barkley. Pounds it inside. Doesn't get it. Barkley with another rebound. That's 16. Good defense by Charles Barkley there. So a chance to cut it to 6.
If they go isolation to Barkley here against Horace Grant.
First they run Hawkins off a screen. Now to Anderson with 10 on the shot clock. Isolated against Paxson.
Paxson needs some help. He'll shoot over him.
Tough shot. Rebound Barkley. 17. Kicks it out to Dawkins. To Hawkins. In the paint, Hersey Hawkins dishes it to Barkley. It is a 6-point game. So Philadelphia once again making a run here with Jordan on the bench, and now 47 seconds to go in the third quarter.
If they stop
6 points at the half.
Excuse me, Bob. If they stop him here twice and would score, you got a 2-point ball game. Big possession here right now for Chicago.
With 6 on the shot clock. Grant way out away from the basket. Kicks it out here with 2. Hodges with a prayer, and he hits it. Big time shot by Greg Hodges.
Yes, sir. That was big. You know, instead of the opportunity to cut it to 4, you're looking at an 8-point lead. Looks like last shot opportunity here. Many instances they like to isolate Barkley. This time they're going to do Johnny Dawkins. He'll penetrate and try to find somebody with the penetration, maybe dish it out.
6-second difference on the game clock and the shot clock. 5 to shoot.
Anderson, a 3-point shooter. You got to play him.
On the drive, blocked by Pippen. What are they going to do? They're going to call goaltending? Well, let's wait and see.
I don't know what they've called here.
Does he pin it against the board? That could be an offensive interference.
Well, you can take the ball to the board now as long as the ball is not on the board and then you pin it. But if the ball is up there, you can take and push it to the board. I think that's what Scottie Pippen did.
Right. The question is whether the ball had hit the glass first.
Correct.
Hugh Evans, Bill Sarr, Joe Forte discussing it right now. Jimmy Lynam wanting to get a piece of this action and apparently not getting it his way. 6 seconds remaining in the third quarter. The Bulls out by 8. They're debating whether it was a 24-second violation or goaltending. They're giving it to Chicago if it's goaltending. If it's a 24-second violation, they'll give it to him on the side.
Well, you look at the interior play. Chicago with 9 blocks. Philadelphia 2.
The final call after all that meeting, inadvertent whistle.
That's right.
I love it. Barkley with the interception to Dawkins to the hoop.
Well, they dodged the bullet.
Dawkins just having a nightmare with a basketball here tonight. And the Chicago Bulls lead it by 8. They pick up a 2-point advantage in the third quarter. In the third period, Philadelphia only 6 of 22 from the floor. That is 27% shooting. Despite that, they only lost 2 points in the difference. Chicago had led by 6.5. And with Michael on the bench, it looked like Philadelphia defense was going to stop.